Assalamu alaikum, boys. What we saying? I'm back. Is um today I honestly apologize if this is the first video of you watching of mine. Then I really apologize. So I just got done praying, and it occurred to me that I've not really got into who I even am. So I'm about to get into that, mainly my past. So if you didn't know, my name is Musa. I'm 17 years old. Live in England. Live in a place called Bradford. It's kind of don't visit, by the way. You're gonna get stabbed as soon as you walk in. Honestly, or robbed. Apparently, like what happened to someone in my college like 2 weeks ago. But standard, isn't it? So, when did I get into self improvement? Well, let's start before self improvement, right? I used to be very, very, very fat. The picture, the picture in my YouTube profile picture, is actually me, 2 years ago, when I was about to finish year 11, which was around me at 15. Yeah, 15. I started the gym at 15, so. And I didn't start self improvement, but I started the gym in the holidays straight after year 11. So just before college I started. So around 15 I started going to the gym. And it was alright. I started, you know what I'm saying? By the way, I started at 110 kg. So I don't know how many pounds that is. It's like 200 something pounds. Something like that. It's a lot of weight though, I'll tell you. So I was just fat. Like, yeah, if you watch Hamza, he was like skinny fat, but I was like actually like properly obese, man. I was big. I was a big guy. And it's not like the I guess the good kind of fat where you look really like big and hench, and like you look very like masculine. I look like a pussy, bro. Like I look like a girl. Like it's crazy. But yeah, I started gym at 15. So this was straight after GCSEs, in it. So when you do your GCSEs, you finish, and then you get the holidays, and then you come in for one day to get your results back. So, okay, my neighbors are shouting at each other. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's fine. So, the day that I got my results back, I had lost 10 kg by then. And I thought I was proper sick, you know what I'm saying? Lost 10 kg, like all the birds are gonna get on me now, you know what I mean? But I didn't really look that different. It was just 10 kg, you know what I mean? By the way, altogether I've lost, I had lost 30 kg, and now I'm around, that means I was around 80, and now I'm around 85 because I'm trying to bulk. So I'm trying to bulk to around 90 right now, so that's fine. Inshallah, I get that. So, yep, 10 kg down, feeling good, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good, and I've actually lost some weight for the first time in my whole life. Because the thing is, right, I wasn't fat my whole life. I was skinny up till a point, and then I just started binging food, and I don't know what it was. Maybe it was probably mental health, to be honest. I was anxious. I was depressed, like throughout secondary school. So in England you have secondary school. I don't know why Hamza. If you watch Hamza, he calls it high school. I don't know why he calls it that, but it's from year 7 to 11. I think some schools were year 7 to 10, but I'm not sure. It's basically you get to 15 and then you leave, and then you go into college, which I'm now. I'm in the final year of. I'm actually in the last few weeks. I got my exams coming up. So inshallah, wish me well, boys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. After that, when I got into college, I was around. I think I was around like 90s, 97, 90 something, right? Something like in the higher 90s. So that's around like 12, 13 kg down. And by this time I was the thing is, at the very start I wasn't healthily cutting it. Fucking ice cream, man. Okay, that guy's gone. and I was feeling alright. I mean, I think I got a picture actually. Hold on. This is my college lanyard. I'll show you what I look like right at the start. That's what I look like right at the start. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what I look like right at the start of college. So that's year 12, right at the start of year 12. As you can see, I was still fat. Nothing really changed, but I was less fat, so you gotta give it to me, innit? So the thing is, I've most changed throughout college than I ever did throughout secondary. Because I was kind of static through secondary, to be honest. I was very depressed. You know, as soon as lockdown hit, I freaking, oh, that was the worst period of my life, man. But I think if you asked me, if you asked past me, you would say, oh, it was the best part of life, because all I did was watch anime all night, every single night, just watch anime, eat fast food, insert very addicted self sexual act here, but you know, can't talk about that. Can't expose my. I'm not trying to expose my sins. You get me? It's haram. So. So yeah, that stuff. And like when I told you, like if you watch anime, like you will know an anime called One Piece. I finished One Piece in that period. I watched so many episodes, man. It's crazy. Honestly, do I regret it? I think maybe with One Piece I do. But the thing is, I watched Naruto as well, and that's like 700 episodes, man. By the way, if you didn't know, One Piece is 1,000 episodes, and it's around 20 minutes long per episode. So you can do the maths if you want. I was never really good at maths. So yeah, in lockdown I was just binging food. I was doing the typical degenerate stuff. I like to call my past the jahiliya. You know what I'm saying? The ignorance. That's what Ali Dawa calls it anyway. So I get to college, right? I've got no game. I mean, I look like crap still. So you know, I thought I was gonna get all the birds. You know what I'm saying? But like, no. So yeah, I got through, right, and then I got through my first year, and I was doing okay still. I was losing weight, obviously. I was going to the gym. I think I was building all right muscle, I guess. And then the next holidays hit. So I finished the year, and the next holidays hit. And what happened was I started a job, and the job was very like labor intensive. Like right at the start, it was like cargo and like taking clothes out and stuff like that. You had to walk a lot too, so obviously that helped a bit with the weight loss. So, and also I started really hitting the gym, like the weights section, a lot. And at this time, I think this was the most significant physique change I've ever had. It was like a 6 week period, 8 week period of me just grinding, man. I was on it. I was going to work. I was going gym before work. I was going gym after work. It was crazy. Honestly, I was really sad because on the weekends, right, my gym didn't open until like 8 a.m. and I wanted to go gym at 6 a.m. and it's really sad because I had to go to work. So I was really just depressed because I couldn't go to the gym, man. It was crazy. But yeah, the thing is, my fitness journey, I think, progressed more before my self improvement journey. So at this point, I think I was meditating. I was meditating. I think I was gratitude journaling as well. I was doing the beginner stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just the average beginner self improvement things. I was watching Hamza as well. So, my attitudes towards girls were kind of the same. I still wanted girls, and that caused me kind of grief later in like the start of year 13, which is the last year of college. But I don't really regret it. Obviously, thing is, as soon as you change your physique, and as soon as you get at least an alright physique, you obviously get more attention from girls and stuff like that. And around this point, in terms of Islam, I was praying, but I wasn't really taking it as seriously as I could, as I am now. I'm trying to take it more seriously. Obviously, no one's perfect. You get me? So, especially not me. Especially not me. So, at this point, at the start of year 13, the start of the year rolls around, and I come back in, and everyone's like, "Yo, bro, you look bad different." Like, I remember walking into my RE classroom, and my teacher's like, "Who's this?" And I was like, "Yo, I've really like to me, I haven't changed. I hadn't changed that much, but I guess to everyone else, I looked very very different." So I was like, "All right, I mean, I'll take it." So that year comes, and uh, my motives, my intentions were just to start year was honestly just to get girls. To be honest, man, like like it's embarrassing, but like that's all it really was. To be honest, I mean, I don't regret it because it taught me a lot of lessons. Um, but you know, they say like pain is the biggest teacher. So went through a lot of pain, hit the gym harder, fell in love with the gym. Honestly, I'm addicted to the gym now, man. Like it's not even a question about if I want to go to the gym. Is if I am at the gym already. Uh, so yeah, around halfway through the year, I'm doing good. I'm getting good grades. The thing is, I was never really one to get bad grades. I was only like in secondary school. The thing is, you get detentions, which is like if you do bad or do something bad, you have to stay behind after school for like a half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours. And the thing is, I only ever got one detention in my whole life at secondary school, and honestly, I really really regret that because 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 I was so scared of getting detention, man. It was crazy. Like I remember, like there was like a threat of me getting detention, right? And I started crying. By the way, I used to cry a lot. By the way, like it used to become a problem. Like in year 6, which is before secondary school, like everyone was just like, oh yeah, everyone's trying to be grown now, innit? I was just crying, man. Like I was crying my eyes out, man. I don't know what it was, but I used to get sad at everything. I used to cry. I think year 7 I cried. Year 8 I cried. Year 9 maybe. I don't think so. But year 10 I don't think I cried. Year 11 we were just in lockdown, so crying a lot then. So next year around half. Right now I'm at the end of the year. So this is very condensed, by the way. This is obviously not very detailed story. A lot of things happened in between, but you know, is what it is. So yeah, by this time, slowly I started to stop eating junk food. Started getting really into self improvement, and not really Islam. I mean, I was praying, but you wouldn't really count me as like a properly practicing person. Uh, the thing is, I only really got into practicing around like last month. It was Ramadan, and just before that, I was having some like complications with this female in it, but like whatever. So yeah, it was Ramadan. I went through Ramadan, and I came out the other side like really into the deen, and that was like the best thing that happened to me, to be honest. It's very difficult because the things that I did before do not correlate with Islam at all. But you know, what can you do in it? You can't change Islam. So really happy about that. What else I'll talk about? That's about it. About this time, I'm around the whole weight down, so around 30 kg down. I weigh around 80. I mean, since Ramadan, I was like around 85, something like that. I think like half of that was just me gaining the weight back, but then half of that was just like me maintaining. So around this point, I shifted from like fast food to like actually good food. Um, I think there was a period where my family, my most of my family, only my dad stayed behind. They all went to Pakistan, and I was on like proper grind mode. Like there was no one in the house. It was just me. I was just by myself. I was cooking my own food. Like I was maintaining the whole house, man. It was crazy. That like really like skyrocketed my self improvement journey a lot. Um, yeah, that happened. What else shall I tell you about it? lived a mad life for 17 years. You know, it's crazy. I feel like I just became conscious, like right at the end of year 11, man. Like I don't know what I was doing before that. I was like a bot, man. I was an NPC. I was just there's a theory out there. I'll summarize it really quick. Like your response to life, basically, and there's one called like the ritualist, who just goes through the day. That was just me, man. I was just going through the motions, man. Like it was crazy. Now it was that, and then I'm I'm where I am now. So I weigh around 85, still 86. I'm bulky now, so I weigh a bit more. I've built a decent amount of muscle. My physique is okay. It's not the best for 2 years, but you know, considering where I started, it's okay. Um, I'm very very grateful for the people who have like encouraged me, and just the people who have been around me. Um, very very grateful for them. Uh, yeah, that's basically my journey from degeneracy to what's another D word I can say? Journey from degeneracy to I have no idea, but journey from degeneracy to today, bro. There you go. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a D word, isn't it? Alright, boys. That's all I wanted to talk about. See you later, man. Take care of yourself. Laugh.